Hey, I want to show you guys how to open up your sub holes. Lots of different methods. This is the fastest way. This is a band file, and it would be good to open it up if you could get it all the way through the sub hole. Let's say you didn't have a recessed sub, then you could run this thing around the edges really fast and keep it moving, because if you stay in any one place, how thin this is, it will dig in immediately and leave all these bad spots in your sub hole. Also, if you see these belts, buy them. I've never seen them offered at Harbor Freight. Comes with about 5 in the box, and I've broken all 5 of mine. They break and they come off really easily. Maybe another company makes them and you can order them third party, but you'll find a hard time getting them. This is the preferred method router. This is my heaviest router, 3 1/4 horsepower, which makes it kind of heavy to hold and work. So if you have a 2 horsepower router, they're just more manageable. But my 2 horsepower is set up right now for another bit, and I don't want to change it. So I've put this piece of brown wood in here to simulate if it was a recessed sub. And this is part of the area, that you don't want to damage. I was lucky enough to find a piece of wood that matches this hole almost, but will not fit in it. No matter what I do, you can see it will not go down any further than that. If I had a way, someone to hold this for me, I would show you guys live action, but I can't. Anyway, so the router, the depth is set up just to touch the top of the darker board, and it's okay if it makes a groove in it. You'll never see it once your sub goes in it. Better to have a slight groove in it, then you know all the material was removed. Traditionally, you're supposed to move your power tool in the direction of the bit going into the wood. The face of it always turning into the wood, which is a clockwise motion like this. But if you do it like this, you are going to find that the bit is going to want to dig into the wood and head straight off into the wood. If you'll move it in a counterclockwise motion, this is called a climb cut, and the bit is actually wanting to try to run itself automatically in this counterclockwise fashion, and the bit will not dig into the side of your hole and destroy it. So I'll have to put this down and show you. Okay, so I made just 2 passes. Let's see if look at that. Fell right in on just 2 passes going around. A lot faster. Keeps your hole clean, and we'll peel off this bottom board to show you the damage. You can see there's how much I dug into this board. Only minimal. You would never see it. And then there's the hole, still really nice and round, so you don't destroy your sub enclosure. I'll get this posted up for you, and I hope it helps somebody. Just remember, the most important thing is to move it in a counterclockwise motion, and it'll go around about this fast. It'll just walk itself around the corner, the circle, very easily, just like this, and it'll be really easy. It's easy to control, and it makes for a much smoother profile.